What do Bill Cosby, Oscar Pistorius, and an ankle bracelet all have in common? Actually, they're coming up today, but a lot more than you might think. Speaking of idiots on trial.
Mr. Hankey, 14 years ago, did you or did you not say, everyone in South Park is a god douchebag?
Yes, that was a bad attempt at a Christmas joke.
But there's nothing in that statement about Christmas.
That's what I said, it was a bad attempt.
What part of the statement was actually...
You want to hear a good Christmas joke?
In 2005, you said that you had no recollection of the...
Sorry, I got the sniffles.
Later tonight, South Park with Mr. Hankey coming on trial. I guess taking their shot at the Kavanaugh trials. Welcome back to that podcast I asked you. What do Bill Cosby, Oscar Pistorius, and an ankle monitor have in common? Well, not the fact that they all have something to do with jail. They all come up in today's headlines. You need to find out about. Let's jump in.
Let's find out. One.
Bill Cosby doesn't seem to be adjusting very well to prison. He's only 2 weeks into his 3-year sentence, and he's already trying to get out.
You know, this whole thing when Cosby went to jail, this keeps ringing in my head.
This is Bill Cosby coming at you with music and fun. And if you're not careful, you may learn something before we're done.
That last part, you might learn something before we're done. You've only been in there 2 weeks, Bill Cosby.
And not adjusting very well. According to Radar Online, Cosby asked his staff to cook up a penne with a white wine sauce and bring it to him. Apparently, they didn't get very far, though. The prison staff confiscated the food, tossed it in a dumpster, and kicked the delivery guy out.
I guess now his attorneys are trying to get him out of there. They're trying to say the judge needed to recuse himself. They're trying to get him out of jail. When his attorney calls the prison, what does that sound like?
Hello?
Hello, Warman. This is not Bill Cosby. This is his attorney. And I like get to him out of jail. Do you think that's possible? This is not a Bill Cosby. Speaking of trying to get out of jail, next.
A 33-year-old Springfield, Missouri man has been charged with a felony after he allegedly filmed himself removing an ankle monitor and then posted the video to Facebook.
There's nothing alleged about this.
This is how you take an ankle bracelet off without
filming
breaking
this
the circuit.
Without breaking the circuit. He's showing people how to take off their ankle monitor live on Facebook. Not only is that bad, it's been up there for 3 months and no one's taken the video down.
No, they haven't. Specifically, he used a butter knife and a screwdriver, so not saying if you need the information, but it's still on Facebook.
You also have to look out for his sister's new meth cooking show that's coming to Facebook Watch. And finally...
If you thought the Handmaid's Tale costume was offensive, have I got something for you.
Why do I keep watching A Handmaid's Tale? It's so depressing.
I don't even understand why people watch this show. I've seen what it's supposed to be about. A horrible future for women. Why would you be interested in watching that show?
I have no idea. And I also don't know why people would be interested in wearing an Oscar Pistorius costume. That's right. You can dress up as the double amputee Paralympian who shot and killed his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, back in 2013.
I don't know if I ever thought I would hear you say the sentence, you can dress up like the double amputee Paralympian. It just ran. You know what? I'd say it ran right out of your mouth, but that's probably a bad choice of words.
That was a bad choice of words.
The Oscar Pistorius costume. Now, this is his running suit. And then they give you socks to make it look like the blades on the legs?
Yeah, it's an athletic style, like a green and yellow running vest. It's got shorts. It says Blade Gunner instead of Blade Runner.
Wow.
They have boot covers and white knee covers to give the impression that you are an amputee. And the worst part is he's holding a water gun.
At least it's a squirt gun with a little red tip on the end. The thing with Pistorius, I don't even know if he's still in jail or not. I know he was in, he was out, and then they did a retrial, I think.
Pistorius was first not found guilty of murder, but guilty of culpable homicide, so he got 5 years.
Okay.
Then they let him out a year later while they took it to the Supreme Court to appeal. And then the Supreme Court overturned the original conviction, convicted him of murder, gave him a longer sentence, and then doubled it. So I guess he's in jail.
This is more confusing than the Cosby trials. Here's what you need to do. Oscar Pistorius, you simply take the blades off the legs and you sit them in the corner and say, we'll come back to you in 20 years. We're out of here. And we're going to get out of here as well. Later today, very special review on My Daily Beer, a local beer, Torn Label Brewing, doing a great collaboration with Thou Mayest Coffee. Now, they have a year-round that they do, but this one is very special, so we'll talk about that later today. Check that out on My Daily Beer, and come back and join us here tomorrow. We'll do this again. You know we love you.
I'll be looking for 2 dildos and a bottle of lotion.
I love it, man. You're going to listen to so much bullshit in the morning.
Well, trust me, I'll give you your fair share, just the right amount.